Hi, this is Ed with M.F.R. So today we've been threading barrels all day, and I got to talking to JT on the phone earlier about a project with Shopmaster, and he asked me to post a threading video. So, we've got a couple down here that are already done, that were done earlier today, and now I'm going to walk out and stick this Savage 10F into the lathe and go to town. So let's get it done. So my machine is one of the older Patriot style, not the new fancy dancy machine that they've got now. As you can see, it's pretty well used, but it's got a lot of hours put on it, and I get a lot of great work done with it. So one thing that's one modification that I've done is to create a spider, which you see there, and also to put on a heavier duty quick change tool post. It gives a lot more stability. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and get this thing loaded up in the chuck, and we'll go from there. Okay, first step is we're going to go and we're going to pull a wizard, the turning wizard, OD turning. Alright, so right now I can tell you that is point. We're going to do 8, 3, 5. This is a little bit fatter profile barrel. Other than that, all the settings should be okay for this 30 caliber 5/8 24 thread that we're going to cut. This is the first pass. This gets us to our profile as specified by AAC for our shoulder size. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to post this. Go back to the main screen. All right. We're at 8330. We're doing 835 is what we're cutting. So from this point, we should have our cut set up to cut our shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use our handy dandy pulse generator here. We're going to back away. I always like to back away before my first cut. Manually set the RPM. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn on the spindle. We're going to set our RPMs for this cut at 350 RPMs, which we have a little touchy on the potentiometer because I've kind of worn it out, but there we go. So it'll fluctuate a little bit between 350, 351, no big deal. So we're rotating, we got our tools set. Now all we got to do is hit the start button, and away we go. So this is going to go ahead and cut our initial shoulder cut and profile for the threads. Too much lead in on the cut path, but I prefer to do that just to make sure my RPMs are up if I've been taking heavy cuts, but I can always back that down to save a little time. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we'll let this finish, and then we'll pick up for the threading function. Look at those little coils. Nice little coils. Okay, I've changed over to my tap file, which I created in, which one of the threading wizards did I use here? Let's see. In Simple Threading by Brian Barker. that's the program I use to go ahead and create my threading pass. So I've got a tap file saved for all kinds of fun stuff, but anyway, this one is the one that I use for this particular batch, and I've got it loaded. We're going to go ahead and look at the cycle just to make sure the G code is right. Yes, 0.548. Next, yep, we are 6238 is first pass. We're good to go. All right, we're set to 350 on the RPMs. We've got our tool zeroed out and changed over to our 60-degree threading tool. Now we'll just hit start and see what happens. Same thing that's happened multiple times today. This thing is going to do what it's designed to do. It's going to thread a barrel. So all you aspiring gunsmiths out there, this is a valid machine. In case you're wondering, I sometimes cut a little extra thick, so you'll see that I'm leaving a little material on the first few passes. Now, one of the important things to remember is with a 60-degree tip, you're going to do a 29.5 for your in-feed angle. And if you don't know what in-feed angle is, you know, that's documented well in the Mach 3 threading guide. But anyway, definitely give that a read. Whoop, there we go. Sorry, I'm busy keeping things clean because I'm too poor to buy flood systems. Or cheap, one of the two. But cutting dry works just fine as long as you use a little bit of tap magic or some kind of oil, and make sure you don't leave a lot of chips behind, because your chips will affect your final thread quality. As you can see, it's having no issue whatsoever with cutting nice threads. In case you're wondering, I have shut the machine down before, come back, powered it back up, made sure my zeros everything was zeroed out, and rerun the threading program and pick the threads right up, because it's based on the pulse, and the pulse is given at the same point every time in the rotational cycle. So as long as you are not rotating the barrel within the chuck, you should have no difficulty picking back up your thread, as long as you leave the chuck solid. And there we go. Back away. Then I like to use a little thread protector that I've got here from my AAC rifle that I use to test my threads with. And look at that. Perfection. So anybody who tells you that Shopmaster Patriot or whatever can't thread has just not done their homework and learned how to use the machine, because it actually works very well. It does an excellent job and I definitely recommend it to gunsmiths out there. I do RMR cuts on it. I make a lot of parts and tooling. So, and just in case you're wondering, I also have a big ugly Bridgeport mill and lathe as well, but they stand cold while this thing keeps running, because frankly it's a lot easier and more approachable, and for the smaller stuff it makes more sense. So definitely get a high quality tool post, and I definitely recommend a Spider, which by the way I'm going to be putting out a Spider kit to sell, so if you're interested, let me know. Other than that, enjoy your Shopmaster. Thread away.